Next thing I'm gonna do, we're just gonna talk. I'm gonna record you. But I want you to start like, do you have any scenes in mind? Do you have like, what have you been thinking about for this movie? Or we already did our stunt double thing when we went to the range. And I have those videos posted on YouTube, and those links are in the docs.
Okay, cool.
Nobody's looked at them yet, so you're fine.
I'm like, oh no, I was in the dirt. Like, dude, I was in the dirt.
Oh my gosh, we were rolling around in the dirt.
It was so much fun.
So this is like, you know your role. You know who you are.
Mm-hmm. Nobody else does though, right?
No one else knows.
Okay.
But you as a person, I know that you are interested in witchcraft and that kind of thing. And the way that we do this is actually, you know what? I'm going to come on this side of the camera as well.
Okay.
So, a new plot point that I've added is that we are going to do some, well, it's always been in the plot that we're going to be doing some magic. So do you feel comfortable with that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, cool.
So.
So each of us have sort of a, like a goddess that we're following or a god. And usually those come in like, what can we call them? We can call them like groups of people, or like my character is an amalgamation of like Frigg, who's the mother goddess. So I will be the mother of the camp, and I will.
So I should be researching some trickster gods or like.
Yeah. So you are going to be, there's a few people who are going to be following Loki. Usually we don't accept people who are following Loki because it's just so much chaos. But sometimes there's a real affinity for the chaotic part of life, and only the strong survive, as you said, which is Loki's like main thing, is like just survive until the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll accept that as a Loki, and you're kind of a loner already. So we don't usually let Loki people in, but if they're alone, then they can't do as much damage for like the chaotic part of life. But there are going to be other religions around you that are following different gods. Are you comfortable with that?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay. And then there is going to be a group of ladies who, because of our deep femininity, will be wearing skirts and dresses primarily, and we can do anything a man can do better.
That's amazing. Yes.
Of straight femininity and just like this idea of following a mother goddess. If you follow Loki, that's going to be like not your primary thing, but you can still be part of that group, and we will be practicing satyr magic, which is reserved for girls. So it's kind of a closed practice, unless somebody is really feminine. So if someone is really feminine, like, you know, like just flamboyant as fuck, or like something like that, they can also join us, but they do have to wear a skirt. So even if they're male, they can join.
Yes.
So we're in the film. We will be doing an actual ceremony from Norse mythology, or from the satyr practice. It will be more intense, and I'll have to train you in how to doing it. And we will not be summoning spirits. That is not the goal. We don't actually want to like invoke anything, but we will be summoning spirits in the movie. Are you okay with being covered in blood? Yes. Okay, cool. How comfortable are you with other people touching you?
Pretty comfortable, as long as I know what they're doing beforehand.
Yeah, so we'll have a thing where like you all like, I'm comfortable with you touching my shoulders, and then we'll actually do it, and my waist and my butt, and then you'll actually touch it so that when we're in the moment it feels more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we're gonna go with that. Having you here and just talking to you makes me feel so much more confident about this. So as we know, Ken is going to be the more masculine Odin type.
Ooh.
And you've met Ken.
I have?
Yeah, so he's the white-haired guy.
Ah,
yeah, he's
yes.
old and
I have met him.
funny, and he has some random stories. And we will be partnering as like mother and father, but like not together.
Yes.
Yeah, because marriage in like mythology is always very loosey goosey. I mean, we look at Zeus and Hera, and it's like, are you even married? And they're like, debatable. Do you have any questions that you think anyone else would have too? I'll let you think about it.
I don't have any.
No? Okay,
I
cool.
explained quite a bit.
There will be scenes with a lot of blood and gore. Yeah, so by the end of the week, I want most of us to have our reels in. So I'm actually going to record my reel right now, and we can get this thing on a roll. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to post this on YouTube as well, and we can all look at it and see like how I want this to be done. All of the reels I'm going to link into a Google Doc, and then we can all look at what everyone else has done. I'm looking for an assistant director who can help me organize and schedule, and then someone else who can help me edit. I've got a lot of people working on this project, and I hope that we can all meet up soon. Thank you so much.